สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะขอต้อนรับคุณผู้ชมเข้าสู่ทันโลกกับไทย PBS World ค่ะพบกับคุณเทพชัยยองและดิฉันณัฐฐา โกมลวาทินค่ะการประท้วงการปราบปรามการชุมนุมที่เมียนมาทำให้เห็นคนเสียชีวิตจำนวนเพิ่มมากขึ้นเรื่อยๆนะคุณเทพชัย
ครับแล้วก็ชัดเจนว่าคนเมียนมาไม่ได้ยอมแพ้ง่ายๆนะครับถึงแม้ว่าจะเห็นคนที่ออกมาเรียกร้องประชาธิปไตยเคียงบ่าเคียงไหลกันเสียชีวิตบาดเจ็บเนี่ยคนในวงการบันเทิงคนในวงการเรียกว่าไฮโซของเมียนมาก็ว่าได้นะครับก็มีส่วนร่วมกับการต่อสู้ครั้งนี้อย่างไม่ลดละเลยนะครับซึ่งก็ทำให้เห็นชัดเจนนะครับว่าการคัดค้านการต่อต้านการยึดอำนาจของทหารนั้นไม่ใช่เป็นเรื่องคนเฉพาะคนหนุ่มสาวบางกลุ่มท่านเองมันกลายเป็นสิ่งที่คนเกือบทั้งสังคมนะครับก็มีตัวแทนออกมาต่อสู้ร่วมกัน
ค่ะแต่ที่น่าเป็นห่วงก็คือนักเคลื่อนไหวศิลปินนักแสดงหลากหลายสาขาถูกควบคุมตัวไปด้วยนะคะจากความพยายามสลายการชุมนุมแต่อีกด้านหนึ่งก็ได้เห็นกระแสความเป็นห่วงของคนเมียนมาที่อาศัยอยู่ในประเทศต่างๆรวมถึงในประเทศไทยก่อนหน้านี้เราก็ได้คุยกับ Miss Universe เมียนมาปี 2018 คุณนีนโตเวอยู่อ่องไปแล้วที่ได้มาสะท้อนว่าการต่อสู้ของประชาชนต้องชนะแต่มาถึงจุดนี้ก็แสดงให้เห็นนะคะว่ายังมีความกังวลอย่างมากสำหรับคนเมียนมา
คือจะเห็นภาพจากเมืองไทยก็เห็นทุกวันนะครับว่ามันมีการเข็นฆ่ากันคนที่เธออาจจะรู้จักด้วยซ้ำไปนะครับก็กำลังตกเป็นเหยื่อของการปราบปรามอย่างรุนแรงโดยกองทัพของเมียนมา
ค่ะและเราคุยกับคุณนีนโตเวยูออง Miss Universe เมียนมา 2018 อีกครั้งหนึ่งถึงความเป็นห่วงที่เกิดขึ้นโดยเฉพาะต่ออนาคตของคนรุ่นใหม่เมียนมาที่กำลังเดินหน้าประท้วงค่ะ
Good welcome back to Thai PBS World.
Yeah.
But the last time we talked was almost a month ago.
Yes.
And as you know, it's quite obvious that things have become worse. I mean, the crackdowns on the pro-democracy demonstrators have been more violent, yes. And more people have died. So watching the events from outside the country, how do you feel? I know you are in Bangkok right now, but I'm sure your heart is with the Burmese people,
yes.
In your country, right?
Yeah. So.Actually, it makes me feel like I feel a bit guilty because, yeah, as you know, I'm safe here, and whenever I watch the newsfeed on Facebook, I can see so many people are dying out there. So it really breaks my heart, and I really want to help better than this, but people might say that.Nin, you are doing good, you are doing great for us, but it's not enough for the lives that losing in this protest. So I do want to help them more than this, better than this.
And if you were in the Rangoon or other cities in Myanmar, yes. Right now, you would be protesting on the streets, right?
Yeah. Actually, even my mom or some relatives say me that just calm down. I'm so angry, so I want to go there. I want to fight them back. Like, you are a girl, so what? I'm a girl. I am a lady, but I have strength. I have courage to fight them back. I really want to do it, but I can do it right now.
It's the crisis right now, and we see so many loss of life. So how do you cope with daily life? Because.It filled with sad and sorrow, and you told us that you feel guilty as well. So how do you cope with difficulty in everyday life?
I do as much as I can. Like I am sharing what you can do right now. So we have to protest. We have to defend ourselves. So I just sharing to my followers and to public. So.There's one thing that I can do is just praying for them that they could be safe with our loves because the unity of the ethnic groups in Myanmar is so stronger than ever. So this unity make us more stronger than ever.
Your mother is also in Yangon.
Yes.
Did she come out to participate in the protest? And how?As the bond between mother and daughter, how do you give each other support?
Yeah, actually, honestly, my mom is not feeling not good, not in good health, so she can't go out. And now, honestly, she's living alone in Yangon. So, and there's one more problem between my mom and me is generation gap. Generation gap is they're just worrying they are just worrying to the young, to the youth and the daughter. So they are just blocked to express our expression. Like we want to fight, we want to defend to the military back, but they are just old people in Myanmar. Most of the old people in Myanmar, like Generation Y, they are just blocking, not to just calm down. So, but in this situation, we can't just calm down. We have to defend, we have to fight back to get back our democracy. So it's the main problem between my mom and even my mom and me. We have some kind of problem.
So the Myanmar people have been protesting for more than 1.5 months now.
Yes.
And there's still no signs that the military will give up or give in to the demands of the protesters. So you still have hope that things will turn out, peacefully, and then there will be a peaceful settlement to this crisis.
It will not be peaceful anymore, because as we can see now, the military, they are killing our peoples. So we can't lose our precious lives anymore. So we have to fight them back as much as we can, and we have to defend back. It's really make us more angrier than ever. So we have to defend back.
But do you think the pressure from the international community is helping in any way?
Actually, I think we hope the international community like UN, we hope more than that they can help us, they can do. So anyway, the military junta, they would not care the notice from the UN or international community. So yeah, this make us fight them back. This make us defend.
If you notice that in the past few days, there have been louder voice calling for intervention by international community. You must have heard of this R2P, right? The responsibility to protect. That means that a lot of Myanmar people now wouldn't mind if foreign intervention that takes place to help solve the deadlock.
Yes, totally.
Do you agree with the idea of intervention by international community in that sense?
Yes. We will fully accept this. We want them to help us like every way they can.
And how do you see the spirit of CDM? From the beginning, we can see how people participate very actively, but later violence happen almost every day.
Yes.
And what's the spirit of CDM at the moment? Still strong, still very tough?
Yeah, the CDM, we still have so many people who do that, the CDM. But I heard that it might be the wrong news or the true, but I heard some of them are going back to their office and going back to their normal life as nothing happens. So it makes me really sad. But we still have so many people from our side.
You said at the beginning of the interview that you are feeling guilty, not being able to be alongside the people fighting for democracy back in your country, right? But you're now in Thailand shooting a movie here, right?
Yes.
So what can you do, at this moment to at least to show some solidarity with your friends, your colleagues, and your countrymen back home?
I still can do like speak out for the international knows our what's happening in Myanmar. So just it's the only way that I can do, and just sharing some posts on my Facebook or some on social medias and kind of tweet on Twitter.
What has been the response to your tweets and to your posts on Facebook on the situation in Myanmar?
All of the poses that we poses have to be the truth, because it's some might have cyber or some fake news posting up, so we have to check it a lot. So, and some of my friends and most people, they're just worried and they want to update something important to the public, so they are just doing this. And some friends I have to stop them. Hey, it's just a fake news. You don't just delete right now. So something like this.
Yeah. And do you feel fear for yourself? Because as far as we know, many influencer celebrities in Myanmar has been arrested and they were in jail. And as you are one of the influencers as well,
Yes.
do you feel fear to show your feeling?
It might be so selfish that when I feel fear right now, because we lose our lives, we are losing our people, so I don't have any fear at all. So whatever, even my life, I can risk that. I will stand by the truth side.
So you are very courageous to be speaking out against what
Yes.
is happening back in your country. But so you are not afraid of the consequences of your speaking out.
Not at all. But at first,
Have you been warned by friends or your family members to calm down and not to
Yes.
say too much?
yes, I have been warned a lot from my important person, from my VIVs, but I do cut the contact with them. Or whoever said that, just calm down, don't do that, don't do this. I just blocked it. I understand that I can see their feelings on that they worry about me, but I don't even worry about myself. So please just let me do it. So, and as I said, I will so be selfish that when I feel some fears, worry about myself, worry about my life career, not at all.
And at this stage, can you still see peaceful solution in Myanmar? And what can be peaceful solution?
Actually, honestly, I don't see any peaceful solution. So, but we still hope the international community can help to end this, just this, like not peacefully, because we have been facing lots of violence, but we still hope that can end just this.
Thailand is one of the ASEAN countries
Yes.
that have offered to play a role in helping put an end to the violent crackdowns, right? So if you think countries like Thailand really want to help, what do you expect them to do? What should be the first thing they
Yes.
need to do?
Yeah, I want them to help the citizens of Myanmar, not helping the military side. So, yeah, I really want not only Thailand, but also around the world. But out of the Asian member state, Korea is a really good friend to us because they're supporting us as much as they can, and even oppose or even I do love they are doing this. What is that? The coffee cup, and then they write the help Myanmar, save Myanmar, or something like this, and it's really lovely. And so I would like to thank Korea from here, and I would like to say Korea Yorobun Nomu Kamsaturimita.
What does it mean?
It means Korea people. I would like to say lots of thanks to you. Yes.
And certainly you would like to say the same thing to Thai people as well, I believe, right?
Yes, I want to say it a lot, but actually, people from near around me, like my friends in Thailand, or they give us mental support a lot.
What is the lost opportunity for young gen in Myanmar with this current crisis? As far as you can see, like the next 5 years or 10 years?
We can see the unity of our young generation in this protest. So after this, we will lead our country, our developing country to developed country. So we have so many dreams. We will chase our dreams after chasing this dream of getting back democracy.
When we talk about Myanmar, we have been hearing mostly the ups and downs of the political situation in your country, and of course lately the violence on the street. So is there anything about your country, about the Myanmar people that we didn't know before that you would like to tell us, so that we can get to understand the Burmese people better?
Yes. Actually, all of the news that the international friends know is all the true. Most of the news are true. So the updated current about country, Myanmar country is they are cutting off our internet. They just cut off the mobile data. But Wi-Fi is still active, but we don't know what will they do next. So, and there's one more thing that our people, our citizen, Myanmar people just want to end this peacefully, but we are facing lots of violence.
What have your friends and the people you know back in Myanmar have been telling you? I'm sure you must have been in contact with a lot of people. What is the information that they have been giving you?
I hear all the situation in Myanmar from my newsfeed, but all of my friends, they tell me that they will keep going no matter what. Even they can face that, they can risk even their lives. So I'm so proud of them, and it makes me really, I have so courage to speak out like this. So they're doing their best, and I have to do my best.
And how do you see the role of ethnic groups? We know that there are so many different ethnic groups in Myanmar. What do you see the role of different ethnic groups in this crisis?
This protest make us more unity than ever, because as we can see, we like so many ethnic groups might have a lots of problems between us. You're not from our ethnics, you're not from so something like this, but in this protest really make us so unity. So this unity will lead us to get back our democracy.
You said you would like to follow your dreams if the crisis never happened. So can you tell us, or can you share with us, what are your dreams?
Yes, I have so many dreams. So I have so many life dreams in my life. So one of my dream is to travel around the world. But in this situation, I still not have these dreams. My current dream is to get back democracy. Yes.
And I'm sure that among the dreams, the many dreams you have,
yes,
politics is not one of them, right?
Not at all.
But does this current crisis in any way influence your thought that you may reconsider your views about politics, that maybe one day you want to join politics? I mean, just for the sake of being part of the process to help the country. Is it still too far? I mean, something too distant. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, we, like Generation Z, we are not interested in politics. We were not interesting because we are just playing games, or we are just chasing our dreams, and we are just like watching K-dramas or something like this. And now it suddenly happened to us, and we are like, oh my God, we are losing our freedom, we are losing our human rights, and that's make us fight against the coup.
And as a woman, I'm sure Aung San Suu Kyi must be your role model.
Yes,
but for young
totally.
generation, must we look up at you as their role model as well, in terms of beauty, in terms of being Miss Universe Myanmar?
Yes.
But they must have looked at you as your beauty and brain as well. So what do you like to tell younger women of Myanmar who are looking up at you?
We just believe in ourselves, and you must believe in yourself, and just follow your dreams, whatever it happens, whatever. So many people might say that you can do this. You are not that enough to get to chase your dreams. So just forget every single words that make you unbelieve in yourself. So just know yourself. So just follow your dreams.
เหตุผลที่มิสนินเนี่ยกลับมาคุยกับเราเป็นครั้งที่2ก็เพราะว่าเธอบอกว่าเธอไม่สามารถจะอยู่เฉยได้เห็นภาพของคนเมียนมาถูกกองทัพเมียนมาสังหารอย่างโหดเหี้ยมแบบนี้นะครับความจริงเธอก็กล่าวในที่การให้สัมภาษณ์นะครับว่าเธอรู้สึกผิดด้วยซ้ำไปที่มาอยู่ที่เมืองไทยขณะที่เพื่อนๆคนรู้จักเนี่ยลงท้องถนนต่อสู้เสี่ยงชีวิตเพื่อที่จะเรียกร้องประชาธิปไตยก็ต้องชื่นชมเธอนะครับว่าเธอเองไม่แต่ ถึงอยู่เมืองไทยก็จริงนะครับแต่เธอก็ยังถือว่าเป็นภารกิจของเธอก็ซิบด้วยว่าเธอออกไปชุมนุมประท้วงเรียกร้องประชาธิปไตยในกรุงเทพแทนคนเมียนมาด้วยนะ
ใช่ค่ะอย่างน้อยก็เป็นบทบาทที่ทำได้นะคะในฐานะที่เป็นคนที่มีชื่อเสียงเป็นหนึ่งในอินฟลูเอนเซอร์ของเมียนมาในช่วงเวลานี้การได้ออกมาพูดผ่านสื่อก็เป็นเสมือนเสียงสะท้อนความรู้สึกของคนเมียนมาที่กำลังเกิดขึ้นค่ะเอาละค่ะและทั้งหมดก็คือทันโลกกับไทย PBS World สำหรับวันนี้ค่ะช่วงนี้คุณเทพชัยยองดิฉันณัฐฐา โกมลวาทินสวัสดีค่ะ